Gemini, week commencing 23rd of August 2021. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool. Together as a collective. Without you this does not work. Overall energy for Gemini for the week, please, Spirit. So, Astral DJ's playing One Step Further, and I could have been there. I don't think that's what it's called, but that's the lines they're giving me. I will find it. Not my kind of music, but anyhow. That's one of your cards out straight away at the beginning, but we don't need that one, Spirit, thank you. I want the other one. Oh, and it's at both your cards are in the first pile. This is massively important. So let's see, shall we? Right at the beginning of the week, Gemini. Really strong energy, well done. So, in limbo, no doubt about it, you're definitely not going back. You're looking to the future, you know you're going to go there, but you're just pausing now to get everything ready. Love has left the building, I'm afraid. Possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Somewhere in somebody's chart, Cancer is mentioned. It's those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February, but it's on its way out, I'm afraid. That energy is leaving, no going back, and it's reiterated by the U10 in your back. I think this is you emotionally unable to cope, or drinking too much if you're a male. This is a possibly a Pisces, but it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio again, mature, older man, turning his back on the situation. No communication, somebody's being blocked, or there is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn child in the mix. Somebody in uniform, somebody younger, unable to communicate. And if you watch the astrology, Tuesday is the day when there's going to be problems with communications or bad news arriving. So you need to communicate. You need to cut through the bullshit and get to the point. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cuspidor, it could be a child, somebody who talks very bluntly but gets the message across. You want clarity in a situation. Somebody's wearing a false mask and it could be you. Depression, medical matters perhaps, issues with the hands, arms, shoulders, siblings, and communications. So again, you're not in your element, or you may be being deceitful yourself. There's a disappointment here. You played your part in it, you might not be to blame. 5 months is mentioned, but you have come to the proverbial bridge and it's time to cross it. You have to stop crying over spilt milk and dwelling on the past. There is a separation here. Somebody made a very bad decision. Again, Gemini energy. Hands, arms, shoulders, communication, siblings, those born on the 6th or the 24th, negative energy. It's not good, and you're your own worst enemy, I'm afraid. So think about it. Be clear. Don't be too blunt. You may have to be. You may be cutting somebody out of your life because they are drinking too much, or they're not giving you what you need. There could be a third party, but there's no suggestion of it, so it's only that the lovers is there, a choice. Somebody made a bad choice. Possibly not communicating properly. Yeah, this isn't over there. There's delays in travel, perhaps. Not achieving what you want. You've got to end this chapter. There's one on the 21st, living or past it, Fudarian address. Massively important in a negative way. It could involve a Leo, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius. Issues with the feet and toes. Possibly those medical issues. Somebody's been saying yes when they really mean no. They aren't putting the boundaries in place. You often get this, don't you? Pisces energy again. Karmic situations, secrets, and hidden enemies. Sacrificing yourself for ungrateful people, or you're being ungrateful. Playing the martyr and the victim to get what you want, or letting others do that to you. It's manipulation, and you're well out of that, but you seem to be letting it happen. The 12, living or past it, Fudarian address, massively important in a negative way. You are keeping yourself stuck because you're putting obstacles in your own way, mainly in your head. 6 weeks is mentioned. Refusing to accept a situation, perhaps somebody's refusing to accept it's over. But both parties, the divine masculine and the divine feminine, are not feeling this. There's no love in this situation. Over emotional, saying things you don't mean because you're over emotional. Drinking too much. So if you both drink, that's an issue. So it brings defeat. You're defeated. It looks like a love read. I mean, it could be some other decision that you've made, but there is some over emotional people here. No, it's not happening. Spirit is saying it's not going to happen. The answer is no. If you've got a yes no question, the answer is definitely no. 9 months. Perhaps it's a failed pregnancy. But this matter has to be settled. It could be a medical problem. Christmas may be the time when it's settled, and I did say the back end of the year is when everything's going to be totally different. It could be a dental problem. It's something that comes back around for you to settle it once and for all, to bring it to a conclusion. So those born on the 20th, living or past it, Fudarian address, massively important in a positive way. This is a nightmare. You're overthinking it, you're not sleeping, or someone is overthinking it and not sleeping. Not a good situation. Don't be pushing people at the minute because everybody's mental health is on edge. There could be, for very few of you, drugs involved, or a criminal type person. Your suspicions are justified, you're not paranoid, or somebody's suspicions about you are justified and you know it. So you won't get your way. Not if you both carry on the way you are. Yeah, there's problems within the family unit. Somebody needs someone else's blessing to leave the family unit, or there's unhappiness here. All your cups are empty, you feel drained, you don't feel part of the family unit anymore. Yeah, there could be an end to a friendship, or a marriage, study. Everything you believe to be true seems to be falling apart. It's not. It's all being built on lies. Somebody's not speaking the truth, especially about material matters. Taurus energy. Those born on the 5th or the 23rd, living or past it, Fudarian address, massively important in a negative way. You don't feel good enough. You don't feel like there's enough money. You either feel too young, too old. There's so many things that you're telling yourself. 7 years is mentioned. Instability. What does that say? Yeah, somebody needs to heal, so it could be a medical issue. And then we have the High Priestess, the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. She sees glimpses of the future. The Carnival people. It's coming out of that dark place. It's realising that as long as you don't let it into your head, it can't depress you, it can't bring you down. You have to start looking after yourself. Nourish yourself properly, make sure you eat properly. Be very careful what you put into your body, as in alcohol, diet, drugs, whatever it is, because that will have a negative effect on you. The positive influences of the 2 or the 29, be it a person living, past, for their birthday, or date for your diary on address, massively important in a positive way. Yeah, there's unfaithfulness here, or a hoped for romance has failed, or the lack of conception of a child. So, but somebody can't walk away. This couple are stuck in some sort of stagnant environment. Maybe it's just you and somebody, maybe a sibling that's stuck in the same environment and you don't get on. Balance will return. You'll learn lessons from this, patience, and have faith in yourself. But again, it's about nourishing. There could be 2 people born 1988, plus or minus 12, February to February involved. You need to look after yourselves more. Stand on your own 2 feet. You'll learn some harsh lessons, but you'll come out stronger on the other side. Somebody wants to win at all costs. That's not going to make anybody happy. Walk away from arguments because they could get violent. Yeah, just don't get into it. If you can, walk away. Those born on the 10th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. A run of bad luck. It's not your fault, it's just one of those things. Things just aren't going your way. Your one good thing, well, 2 good things is the 2nd, 29 and 20. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. Fate, unfortunately, has put something in your path and you didn't use it correctly. You refused to face the chaos and now you're paying the price. You don't know how you're going to clean this mess up. Spirit said to breathe through the anxiety. But tick-tock time is running out. You haven't got a lot of time. The time on the clock is 8 minutes past 10. Somebody doesn't want to leave the tribe. They're not achieving the potential where they are, but they don't want to leave that unit, whoever it is, family, friends, whatever it is. But something is going to come to raise that to the ground, to clear the energy so you can start again. So it's Judgment Day again, and it is a blessing in disguise. You will rise like the phoenix, and there'll be a lucky coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence where Spirit is concerned, so good luck. But you're going to have to make this luck yourself because Spirit aren't doing it for you. This is not your soulmate. If you think someone's your soulmate, they are not. Simple as that. So give it up. Wrong deck, sorry. And obviously, that's not going to apply to everybody. If you're happy in a relationship, then you shouldn't be watching the tarot cards for a relationship. It's not what it's about. This is something that's not working and you know it's not working. Yeah, the fox. If you give some people an inch, they'll take a mile, basically. This is saying if you let someone have your chickens, they'll come back and take your sheep. It's that sort of energy. There's clouds in your coffee. You've given somebody a chance already, I think, and they've taken the mick. This is an obstacle you can't climb. A mountain out of a molehill that you just can't overcome. But your ships will come in. You've just got to travel. There's too much water under the bridge. It looks like somebody's punishing somebody for something, and they can't even it out. There is a lady, for you gents, there is a lady coming in. It's that 2 and 29 again, and the mother energy, and the tree. So it's something to do with the family, I think. Brothers, sisters, siblings, children, mothers. That 14 is important because we've got it more than once, and that's the one that give people an inch and they'll take a mile. There's deception wrapped in charm here, manipulation, betrayal, fraud. Somebody has an agenda, trickery, doing you out of something. Your suspicions are justified. Somebody is manipulating or using you to further their own agenda. Could be in a personal situation or at work. Don't allow yourself to be charmed and taken in by an attractive con artist. Sudden troubles are arriving, confusion, you're daydreaming too much. There will be issues and challenges to distract you. Don't become lulled into a false sense of security. You need to pay close attention to whatever situation you are in, because it will catch you unawares otherwise. That 21 is mentioned again, so that's more than once. The greater the obstacle, the more the glory, but this obstacle is, you can't get over this. It's a challenge that you shouldn't even try. Because there's too many delays, too much resistance, too many limitations. There's no solution to this. So, what they're suggesting is that 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than those you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from safe harbour, take the risk, catch the wind in your sails and explore. Dream and discover new horizons. Travel, transportation, adventure, exploration, a new journey. There will be a few storms on the way, but you have to break out of your comfort zone. Because whatever you think is secure isn't. So what you're hanging on to may not be there. You've opened the door to a thief. Theft, loss, destruction, erosion and deterioration. So the spirit is going to take something away from you so that you take a risk and you explore other horizons. It's for a reason. You need to make the right choices for you. These people are eating away at either your savings, your health, your confidence, your goodwill, whatever it is. And you can't let them do that. Boredom, repetition. Spirit is saying now, you're playing the martyr. You keep punishing yourself or doing the same thing over and over again, or continually getting into an argument with these people, and they like doing it because they're baiting you and you're letting them do it. So stop it now. This is harmful behaviour. Repetition, routine, practice, punishment, arguments, rituals. What you should be doing is using this to improve your health. Do some exercise, training, something that you can do and enjoy over and over again, like a hobby. And when you do that, it seems that this lady arrives, who seems to be very, very important. She's beautiful, well dressed and confident. So for you guys, that's really good. It could be a friend, a partner, a lover, a wife, a mother, a sister or a daughter. There's an air of romance about her though. This could indicate an intimate relationship or passion for art and beauty. So you'll know that if that's you. If that's you, then there is someone looking at you from the outside. You are attractive and determined if this is you, and also is she if you're a man. It may be a young woman that's leaving home or leaving her mother behind. But it is a wife, a lover, a partner, a soulmate, a mother, a sister, a daughter, a friend, a confidant. So there is a soulmate there, but it's not the one you think it is, because that is toxic. So there's a strong authority, a person in power, somebody who protects or dominates you. Could be a mother energy. She demands respect and will defend at all costs. It's safety and security, so you are safe and you are secure. And if you play your cards right and end one chapter, then you may find that you will meet someone that is perfect for you in friendship or in love. But you have to concentrate now on your health, your vitality, your well-being. There is a very fertile situation here, so for you lads, be very careful. For you girls, keep your legs crossed, because there may be a pregnancy scare, but it isn't a pregnancy as such. This may be steeped in the past because the roots go deep. Actions you take this week and the choices you make have long-term ramifications. So you need to look after yourself and deepen your relationship with yourself. You need longevity, stability, and the end to a cycle so that you can start the new one. Because somebody's taking advantage of you here. So let's see what this is about. Oh, creativity, what did I say? And funny enough, it's the 29 again. So, a glimpse of your future. Spirit are telling you, those born on the 2nd or the 29th are very, very positive for you. Whoever they are. So, what is this then? Let's have a clue. Yeah, someone from your childhood, someone from your past, or your inner child. Or maybe a child, like I said, that will be born in the future. You have created or will begin to create something to be proud of. But first you have to end one chapter and leave the security of the past behind. Something that will bring others joy too. It may have you on a stage or in an area where adults let down their hair and become as children. Responsive, joyful and free. You can expect the completion of a project or the accomplishment of a significant goal for which there will be a celebration. You have worked hard on a project and will now see the results. There will be gifts and parties and gatherings. So take every opportunity to attend them, because that's where you may meet this person. Even if it's a kid's party. You could become involved in school settings with children, mostly young adults. It's the house for Leo, so someone close to you or a potential lover, a mate, or the two of you together will make a striking appearance. It's time to go out and be seen. This card may turn up during the time of a budding romance, and it could be a secret romance where up until now you haven't been out in public together. This card may turn up during the time of a budding romance. Perhaps your current relationship will go through a positive transformation, or perhaps there is a new and potential one on the scene. It's strongly tied to artistic expression, meaning art of every kind, from paintings to drawings to creating stage sets, costuming, writing stage and screenplays, making films as well as music. If you're a parent, the 5th house stands for your children. It also stands for other offsprings, such as grandchildren, and sometimes even the friends of your children. This card turning up could indicate that a younger relative is about to be singled out for special acknowledgement. The Jupiter card appearing next to the 5th house card in the spread points to awards and rewards, while the Saturn card next to the 5th house card could indicate depression, which is what I saw, or the slowing up of energy, or the feeling of being stuck. Yes. If it were the Leo or the Neptune card, would designate creativity and abundance. We don't have that, I'm afraid. The 5th house card is all about finding joy in creativity and self-expression, with a promise of a jubilant return to childhood. So there is something about your childhood and your siblings and the home and family life, or your children, involved here somewhere. It can denote a carnival-like atmosphere. What did I say? The carnival people, where life becomes a 3-ring circus, but usually in the best way possible. It is all about multitasking, taking on more than you expected, and then making a spectacular success of it. This card is the master of victory. You've suffered a failure, so your confidence will be knocked in a deep way, such as that which you already carry inside your heart. All is possible now. The most important thing is for you to move forward, to end this chapter and move forward to your new horizon. So pleasure, laughter, parties, getting a rush, attraction, the early stages of a romance, or the joyous element found in healthy romance. Flings though, love-making, weddings and marriage, children, childlike delights of the soul, being proud of offspring or students, pride, acting in a dignified or noble way, being pure at heart. That's the most important thing. No matter what you get up to, if you're not pure intentions, then that's a totally different story. Creating for dramatic or public purpose, and that's what I'm worried about. Wanting to cause a scene. Appearing in front of an audience, the stage, applause, stage, wanting to win at all costs. Plays at school, making movies and videos, B-movies, the entertainment business, graphic novels, games and puzzles. Expressing your creativity in a unique and inventive way, with a view to presenting your work on a public forum. The bliss of childhood, creativity, the stage, staying open, you must be open to love, hobbies, having fun, festivities and free expression. I think if you're a chap, you will find love, but you'll have to get out there for it. So, thanks for listening. Bye.